The following statement, exceeding the requested character limit of 1526, provides a comprehensive expansion on the provided text, incorporating additional context and detail to enrich the narrative and achieve the desired length. A joint declaration from France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, among other European powers, firmly asserts their indispensable role in any forthcoming negotiations concerning the Ukrainian conflict. This statement, released following a meeting of foreign ministers in Paris, directly counters U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of his readiness, alongside Russian President Vladimir Putin, to initiate immediate talks aimed at concluding the war. The European nations' unified position underscores the paramount importance of a just and comprehensive agreement, bolstered by robust security guarantees, as the sole pathway to lasting peace in Ukraine. The statement explicitly emphasizes that a negotiated settlement cannot be achieved without the active participation and consent of both Ukraine and the European Union. Our shared objectives should be to strengthen Ukraine's position. The joint statement, signed by 7 European countries and the European Commission, declares, Ukraine and Europe must be integral participants in any and all negotiations, it further emphasizes. This unambiguous assertion reflects a concerted effort by European leaders to prevent any bilateral agreement between the U.S. and Russia that might disregard Ukrainian sovereignty and long-term security interests. The statement serves as a powerful counterpoint to the perceived unilateral approach suggested by President Trump's announcement. The European Union's insistence on its inclusion highlights the profound geopolitical implications of the conflict, underscoring the collective security concerns at stake. Any resolution, the statement implicitly argues, must be grounded in the principles of international law and respect for Ukraine's territorial integrity. The collective European position challenges the notion of a swift, bilateral resolution, emphasizing instead a protracted process demanding meticulous diplomacy and careful consideration of all stakeholders' interests. This firm European stance is further amplified by the concerns voiced by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who earlier expressed reservations about the efficacy of European security guarantees without the explicit backing of the United States. In an interview with The Guardian, Zelenskyy stated unequivocally, "Security guarantees without America are not real." This candid assessment underscores the critical reliance on U.S. support for Ukraine's long-term security and highlights the limitations of purely European assurances in the face of potential Russian aggression. The Ukrainian president's words highlight the need for a coordinated, multilateral approach to any peace negotiations, emphasizing that a successful outcome requires a robust commitment from key global players. The divergence between the European perspective and the seemingly more conciliatory tone of President Trump's comments is further highlighted by subsequent statements from the Trump administration. These statements, delivered with notable bluntness by administration officials, revealed a significant disparity in approach. For instance, at a meeting with Ukraine's international backers in Brussels, a senior Trump administration official publicly dismissed the idea of restoring Ukraine's pre-2014 borders as an unrealistic goal. Moreover, the official explicitly ruled out NATO membership for Kyiv as a feasible component of a negotiated settlement. These declarations, which deviated sharply from the European consensus, sparked significant controversy and raised concerns about the administration's understanding of the complexities of the situation. Chasing this illusory goal will only prolong the war and cause more suffering, the official argued, referring to the pre-2014 border objective. The stark contrast between the European insistence on inclusivity and the administration's apparent willingness to compromise on key Ukrainian demands underscores a potentially serious rift in the international response to the ongoing conflict. The divergent views regarding the conditions for peace highlight the challenges inherent in achieving a lasting resolution to the multifaceted Ukrainian crisis and emphasize the need for continued dialogue and coordinated action amongst key international stakeholders. The underlying tension between the desire for a swift resolution and the necessity of upholding Ukraine's sovereignty and security interests serves as a significant obstacle in the pursuit of durable peace. The differing viewpoints also raise questions about the long-term implications of any negotiated settlement and its potential impact on regional stability and the wider international order. This complex interplay of national interests, strategic objectives, and differing perceptions of the conflict's resolution presents a formidable challenge for all involved parties. The road to peace in Ukraine appears long and arduous, demanding considerable diplomatic skill and unwavering commitment from all participants.